The absoluteness is part of the ego.
Yeah, the absolute. Well, yeah, I mean,
The desire for absoluteness.
there's another. Yeah, there's really the absoluteness is what we are, and so it's the ego trying to mimic the immensity of creation as a sort of one thing.
Oh my God.
By creating little micro one things.
Oh, that is good.
And that's cool. Like, that's what I am. I'm a micro one thing. You're a micro one thing. This house is a micro, we're all objects within objects and stacked on experience and so forth. But if we want to be creative, that's what we're talking about. There's lots of ways to go about existing. I'm not saying this is the right way. I'm saying this is the way that I find is creative, right? I can change myself, right? That's what I mean by creativity. I can change things in a beautiful, possibly poetic and expressive way. So having that touch point of like not getting fixated on like, here's exactly where I'm going or where I think anyone else needs to go. And then the other side of it is experimentation, just knowing that this is experimental. It's one of the other, this is the second dirty secret of culture is certainty. When you really sit and look at certainty, what I find, I had teachers point this out to me, and so I sat and looked at it, and I find this to be very true. Certainty isn't based on anything. Certainty is just a way of doing stuff. And you learn certainty from achieving, right? But then a lot of people learn to just have certainty, right? And so we see that in the political arena all the time, right? There's these characters, tons of certainty. And another word for certainty, how it translates a lot of times, is leadership. It's another way of looking at the same energy. So they have all this certainty, no substance, no principles, no actual communications, tons of certainty. The thing about certainty is it's very addictive because if you don't have it, you want it desperately, right?
Yes, and you
so
will do whatever.
People flock to them and say, this person has certainty. Let's do what they say, whatever that is. And so it's a dirty secret of culture that you can just have certainty. You don't actually have to have a reason for it. So we have to not only, it's a two-sided thing from that, learning to have certainty for no reason is really empowering and beautiful, and then not abusing it and learning to see through it when other people are abusing it. And, the sort of, this is all just con man stuff, like learning about energy and how things work and how personality affects other personalities and so forth.